Hey, how's it going, everybody? Some more game pickups to show you guys, and I haven't gone to the swap meet yet. That'll be tomorrow, so see if I find anything there, as I did really good last time. So, anyways, stopped at the pawn shop that had $2 games, and I tossed in a few more of the Game Boy Advance games. So, got Tetris World, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. And also, grabbed this because I was pretty sure I didn't have it. I do have the other one that's on GameCube, but system-wise, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Anyways, I have had this before. Can't remember if I liked it or kind of liked it or what, man. I'd have to play it again. Anyways, got Matrix Path of Neo, PS2. And, this last batch of games that somebody threw in the box, man, it must have been a collector. This has one very, very light scratch. Otherwise, it's practically new, so not bad for $2. Hit up Pawn World again yesterday and made a nice score, man. Somebody brought in a bunch of games there, and same thing, took really good care of them. Anyways, this one obviously came from GameStop, and yeah, I still got the disc in my system. This is one I was playing last night, and it's fun. Got Destroy All Humans, Path of the Furon for the 360. And this one, played just a little bit of it. Definitely liking it. And this franchise is one I never really got into. I have a lot of the games, but I just never got into them that much. This one, they did it different enough to where it's definitely a cool game, worth picking up. And again, all of these from Pawn World, still $6 a game. Just can't beat it. This one, yeah, the disc looks brand new. It's just the case is a little bit scuffed up, but I think it's from people just sliding it in and out of boxes or whatever. Who knows how long this was in a storeroom. He kind of just brings out a few at a time, keep it stocked up. Anyway, it's got the new Tomb Raider, where you play as Lara Croft, teenager. And one thing that's cool, the weapons you start out with, and I guess the ones you keep finding, you build up a certain kind of a point thing by finding just little boxes and stuff or crates full of parts. And then after a while, once you get enough of these points built up, you can upgrade your weapons. So that's pretty cool. This one, I'm glad to finally have it. Haven't beaten it yet, but I got quite a ways in it on my Apple computer here. So really cool to have it on PS3, because I don't like going through things like Steam or whatever. So I'll show you what I got here, then I'll tell you why I don't like it on the computer. Anyway, it's got a copy of Portal 2. Great game. Really fun. Anyways, man, I got high-speed internet. Really high speed now compared to last time, man. I was getting up to 30 megabytes a second on download speed, and now they increased everything, so now I'm up to 50 megabytes a second. And I ran a test thing, and I'm at least getting 40, so plenty fast for downloading. But man, that damn game, got it on Steam, and it's like, I've had this problem before where it's like, why do I have to download it from the site if it's on the disc? What's up with that? Why don't they have it physically on a disc? So it was a DVD-ROM, but no, they were calling it like an update, but I know it was downloaded the whole goddamn game, and it took all friggin' day to download it. But I must say, man, on my iMac, it plays beautifully. It looks really good. I can play it on the highest resolution possible and everything, maxed out on graphics, and it looks good. So this one, it's the only one I was going to check this out tonight. I haven't popped it in the system yet. It looked good, and I didn't have it yet. Copy of Far Cry 3. Picked this up from my buddy John at Video Game World. He charges $8, which I'm cool with that too if the games are in good shape. Anyways, didn't have this one yet in my collection. Copy of Halo Anniversary. Yeah, this one's just got some really, really light scratches on it. One thing that's nice now, he's got himself a CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc resurfacing system. So if I get a game that's scratched up or has problems, he will resurface it. If it's one I bought from him, he'll do it free of charge. Or you can bring them in and have them done if you got some in your collection. And he only charges $2 the first time. And I don't know what brand it is. It's a little thing, man. I'm used to the one at Hastings that looks like an old PC tower, man. Theirs is big. They've had it for years. This thing's just a little box. You just flip open the lid, pop in your disc, and it does its thing. But man, it does an awesome job. He's got some games that just look like they were dragged under a Humvee through Iraq, buried inside the ass of a dead donkey, and has been able to bring them back to life. Just amazing machine that he got. So that's all those. Got one piece of Commodore hardware, and it really made me wish they had something other than this or more. This is the third one I've found, but with these, hey, I'm happy to have more than one, as they can break. And I want to show you guys what I use to play games on my Commodore, hence I have not found any of the cartridge games. I guess I'm just in the wrong town or something. I've spotted a couple Commodore computers other than the one that I got, but they're always beat to shit, and they never have anything with them. Anyways, paid $1 for this. It's in the box. Still looks good. Got a 1530 dataset unit. Nice. Right off the bat, before I thought of it, I'm a true believer of Murphy's Law. If you're going to try something out, you're going to try it out the hard way first and then figure out a really easy way after you've spent the fucking money, which is what I did, man. Found a site to download tap files. They just call them tap files, TAP, but they're the tape files. And then a little converter so you can put them on to a tape cassette using your computer and then transfer through the audio out or whatever. Anyways, tried that, running it through a dual deck where you can control the volume levels and all that crap, and it did not work for me. I got one to almost load, and that was about it. Otherwise, it was not picking it up. So, after the fact, thought, I'm already transferring it on the tape. I'm going to hunt around and see if I can find anything else. And I don't know if I got it from the same site or if they had a link for it to go to another site or what. And I think I have it stored on my other computer. If I can find it, I will tell you what I have. But it makes it so you can convert those tap files to, I believe, Wave Audio, Windows Media Audio, or MP3. Or maybe just a couple. I haven't used it in a while. But I'm thinking what I did was convert them all to Wave or WMA. I know I didn't do MP3, so one or the other there. And I just stuck them all in a folder and put them on this little shit, which is just a little Polaroid touchscreen MP3 player from Big Lots. This works really good. Then on that, all you do is get one of those cassette adapters, which to get it at a regular store, unless you're Radio Shack or whatever, they're kind of hard to find. Your best bet is to go to like Dollar General or Family Dollar, whatever, places like that, and see if you can find one. If you're in England or whatever, man, UK, I don't know. You might have other stores that sell that kind of stuff. Anyways, pop that puppy in, and I don't think I had to cut a notch. This one may need to have a notch cut somewhere in the side of the lid so the cord can hang out. I got a couple or so different models. I can't remember if I have one identical to this or not, but it has to do with the faceplate here for just the way they did the logo and stuff. But anyways, just pop in the cassette tape adapter, have the cord hanging out, plug that into your MP3 player, and when you want to load a game, it's a bit of a process, but you get the hang of it after a while. It's kind of a trial and error thing. And load up a game like you normally would by hitting the key on your Commodore or other Commodore computers. This probably work for 128 or whatever. I don't know how far up you can go on the Commodores before they outright quit using these. Anyways, you do that, then as soon as you hit play, this is after you have found the game file that you want to play, you press play on this so it'll start loading. And the thing that kind of sucks, depending on what game you're loading, some of them take forever, some of them are double-sided, so you gotta do the switch file thing, which I haven't messed with that yet. I've just done single files, but not all of them load up all at once, as it can only send so much data to the Commodore, and then once it records that, it goes to the next chunk. But what you do is as soon as this thing shuts off while it's uploading the data from the tape, you just press pause on the MP3 player, and then as soon as it starts up again, you press play, which means you have to sit in front of the fucking Commodore and do that with some of the games. So some of them you may be sitting there drooling on yourself for a while, because all this shit with mainly the newbie gamers are just young gamers that didn't deal with this kind of stuff back in the day like my old fart self did. You guys have no fucking clue what load time means. The stuff we got nowadays, man. Oh, nothing. Nothing. Even when I got to install a game onto my 360, or if I have a PS3 game that wants to install, that is nothing compared to the old days when we had this kind of shit. I've had games on my old Commodore to where it's like, pop that fucker in, go watch a movie, hit a few bars, go play tennis, go skiing in the Alps, go out to dinner, come home. Maybe you'll be lucky if it's halfway loaded. I mean, some of them just took fucking forever, to where it would piss you off, man. It would really make kids impatient. So the stuff nowadays is nothing. It just doesn't bug me whatsoever. Now on the whole audio thing, once you convert them to the WMA or MP3 or whatever, man, I'm figuring to work on MP3 too. It might change the sound a little bit, but it should be alright still. But naturally this little thing is not charged up, so I can't find out. But on this one, I think I have the volume set at about 4, maybe 3. As in start at like volume level 2, which is really quiet, but it doesn't need it to be cranked up. And then give it a try, see if it'll do anything, and you'll know right away if it's going to do anything. You'll start seeing all that crap on your screen. Otherwise, gradually increase the volume 1 decibel at a time, which is really nice on these, is you just push the button, increase it up another number. But I'm thinking volume level 4 on that. May be different on other MP3 players because they're all different. But I've only had a couple games that didn't work on that. And I'm thinking it was just a bad file. I mean, it's just too much of a coincidence that all the other ones I've tried work beautifully. Which is like tried out games like Dig Dug and Pac-Man and stuff first, Donkey Kong, stuff that won't take a long time to load, and all them loaded up beautifully. I only had a few that I tried. There were about, depending on how you convert the tap file, I think the biggest ones I've got are about 10 megabytes. And you'll know it when you start loading it, man. It'll take a bit. And I only tried one of them, but I was successful. I just had to sit there and keep hitting the pause button occasionally. So, gets kind of tedious, but there's a way to play your damn games. And I downloaded a shit ton of them, and it barely took up any space, man. The tap files, when you download them the first time from this whatever site, they're really small files. It's only when you convert them into another audio format to where the file size can increase, like if it's MP3 or WAV or whatever. So, depends on your player. I think this one is... Actually, I'm pretty sure this is 4 gigs, man. I don't even think I took up 100 megabytes with all the games I put on it. And just get all the files and just put them all into one folder. It'd be kind of sloppy, but your player should be able to organize them pretty good. So, that's this pickups video. Hopefully I'll do good again at the swap meet tomorrow, man. I don't know if I'll find another score like those Star Wars figures, but who knows. I've been hitting it pretty good lately. Catch y'all later.